Hey everyone, Scott Hanson here from NFL Red Zone, and it is my privilege and honor to welcome each and every one of you watching this video right now to the DBODB Fantasy Football League Closing Ceremonies wrap-up video. Fellas, what's happening? It's your boy Scotty from Sundays. DBODB, hope I'm saying that right. DBODB. Love to know what that stands for, by the way. 15 years. 15th anniversary. Chasing and pursuing a fantasy championship in the sport we love so much. Salute. So I just wanted to swing by here, as obviously we had to navigate a freaking global pandemic to not only have football, but to have fantasy football this year. So a couple of individual shout outs, if I might, DBODB. The two guys that kept the league open. Is it co-commissioners? Is it Rhett and David? You guys know who you are, and you guys did what you had to keep the trains running on time. Look at fellas, being commissioners of Fantasy Football League in a normal year is glorified babysitting, right? This year during COVID, all the respect to keep it going and get us through the season. How would we have done it otherwise? I don't know. I don't know how we would have lived through 2020 without NFL and without fantasy football. Shout out to my guy, Travis. Travis, 2020 championship. Travis, no asterisk on this championship. In fact, this one may have been harder to win than a non-pandemic championship. And I'll tell you why. You had to negotiate and navigate all of the bye week shuffles, the last minute COVID close contact scratches and whatnot, and a slew of injuries that happened to some of the top line players in pro football this year. But Travis, you did it. Props to you. To my guy, Diego. Oh, man. Diego. 3 championship runner-ups. Runners-up? Runner-ups in the last 6 years. Diego, look it. You are good enough to get to the mountaintop each year. But you just got to find a way to break through and knock that other last guy off of the mountaintop so you can stand alone with the trophy. Diego, I believe in you. I believe in you. Props for getting that far, but they don't give out silver medals in fantasy. Not at least in my leagues. And hey, last but not least, Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike. Come here, Uncle Mike. What are we doing, Uncle Mike? What was that? Last place 3 years in a row? Uncle Mike, do you watch NFL Red Zone? Do you even have a concept as to who is good in the NFL that might be able to get you some points that could get you an occasional win? Come on, Mike. You're better than that. Aren't you? Fantasy football, it's all about, not only winning, but roasting the guys in the basement. But pick it up. Seriously, Uncle Mike, pick it up. Fellas, let me say on behalf of all the entire NFL Red Zone staff, I've heard you guys at DBODB are huge NFL Red Zone fans. My thanks, my respect, my blessing going forward for another 15 years of fantasy football fun. And I'll be there for you starting in September again with the Octobox and the Witching Hour all wrapped up in 7 hours of commercial-free football. Until then, keep rocking it, DBODB. See you, boys.